Okay, I'm going to be reinstalling the rear toe strap on the back of my 2025 KTM 300XC-W Hardenduro. This comes from the factory with this toe strap, and it's got a front toe strap as well. This is the plastic subframe that goes back. Tail light holds on here. I've taken the tail light out. It comes through this channel, and this is the part that comes off the back of the under the fender. You take out those 2 bolts there, 2 bolts here, and then 3 bolts here, and this comes off, and then the tail light attaches right here. It pops off, and then that's what you have. So this subframe will attach back on, and then this toe strap will be on over the seat. So what I have found is you need these 2 blocks. There's 2 long bolts, and then there's 2 short bolts that come with it. You need the shorter bolts, 2 washers, and then that also comes with 2 sets of spacers. This smaller spacer is what you're going to need. The other spacer looks similar to that there. That is for the Husqvarnas. They all come in the package together, but you just need the 2 that are the smaller spacers. And these are what you're going to use to attach this to the bike. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the website, and you're going to pull out page 14 in English, and it's going to show you how to do the holes that you have to drill in this frame to get these bolts to go through and hold on to this block. So I cut these templates out of this. They come like that. I cut those out. And on this one here, I used a 15/64 drill bit. That is the size. It's a 6mm. It calls for 6mm drill bit on the sheet, which in America is equivalent to a 15/64. So that is the drill bit you're going to need. I also have a punch. And what I did was I laid the first template out onto the frame, hit it with a punch. Once I created the hole with the punch, I drilled it out. We'll do this side here. Lay this down. I want it a little lower because when the frame is up under the fender, there are screws that go at an angle into the back fender up through here. So I want this to be lower so I don't have to worry so much about those screws with this bolt head sticking out. Get into those. It's already going to be tight, but this just makes it a little easier. So I'm going to lay that template down. I'm going to take my punch, put it right in the center, punch that out. Leaves a nice divot in the plastic. Take my bit, stick it in that divot. Drill that out quickly. 15/64, clean it out. That is a 10mm. These are 10mm heads. Clean that out. Now I have both holes drilled into this plastic frame. I'm going to take this block, I'm going to set it down inside here, each block here, the blocks are threaded. And then I'm going to want this to lay like this. So what I'm going to do with this strap, it's going to lay like this. It's going to lay like this. So we're going to start with this right side. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the washer on the bolts. Just like that. Then I'm going to orientate this to where it's the way that I want it. So it's going to come up and under like that. Stretch across, up and under like that. Then I'm going to take this here. I'm going to put it on the inside. So it's going to go up against the plastic. And then a bolt is going to go through the strap, through the spacer, into the new hole that we just drilled. And then we're going to find, once I get this threaded through here, we're going to find this block. I'm going to thread it into the block just like that. The templates allow that block to be in the perfect spot, right in the center of that valley, that pit. All right, there's that one. That one is attached. As you can see, it threads through the block. Then I'm going to take this strap, I'm going to roll it around because the fender and the seat will come up under here. And I'm going to do the same thing to this side. So you can see there's the hole with the threads right there. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put this spacer in there. Put the 10mm bolt and washer through. And now I'm going to line up the hole and start threading the bolt through the new hole until I get it started into the block. And I will tighten it up. Sort of hand tight here. And if this comes loose, I will, if I find that it's working itself loose, I will take it apart and stick red Loctite on it because I don't want it to come back off. And then this will go up, back up under there, up under the bike. I'll lift up the strap, put it under the fender, fish the tail light back on there and bolt it all back up. Put the strap on here. So now here's the rear fender where this will go up under here with the tail light. First thing I'm gonna do is tail light on here. This runs up through here. These cables go up under that clip there. There's the two screws, 6mm heads, which is very annoying. The first thing I want to do is put that strap up like that. Now, there's some clips for this cable, this taillight cable, so I want to get the cable up in the clips and then run it down in the channel just like that. Then as that goes back, got more room with the taillight. It's going to go in here like I said. It's going to sit there like that. There is the strap.